This is a saw that I've been using on my backpacking trips. Kind of clunky, as you say, it takes up a lot of space in a pack. And I picked this one up here today. It's like a chainsaw type one. It folds up a lot smaller, takes up very little space. I'm gonna give it a try here. See if it works, if it's worth taking with. Now let's try this other one here, my old one. Yeah, I'd say they work about the same. This one maybe is slightly better, but I like how this one can hold up with a very small space. So I think I'll be taking this one with. It'll actually fit in a little bag this size. And this is a backpack that I use, Jansport, 65 liter. So far, I really like it. It's well built. Some people have put complaints in there's lack of pockets, but I like how durable it is. I added this one little MOLLE pouch for hand grenades. It's very light. I cut the back part off here and I just used some zip ties to tie it on. It's lightweight, but it works really good for my camera. And my sleeping bag compartment here. What I use is a military mummy style sleeping bag. Weighs only I think 2 pounds. And it's rated for 30 degrees. I've had no trouble with it, works great. And this sleeping pad I picked up not too long ago. I think in my other video, my earlier one, up at Pictured Rocks, I had a military style one, but it's just too thin. And these are made a little thicker. It's not rolled very good, of course, but it's 2 feet wide when you buy them. And I took it over to work where we have a big bandsaw and I cut 4 inches off. Made it 20 inches instead of 24, so it don't go hitting branches all over. So I like that. Here's a tent we use. It's just a cheap one. We had a scout tent previously, but one day on the way up to Pictured Rocks, we just stopped at Walmart and grabbed a cheap one because we wanted a 2-person tent. The scout tents, you're really crammed in it. So I don't know, I paid like 30 bucks only for this one. Figure out if it works 1 or 2 times, paid for itself. A 7 foot by 7 foot Ozark Trail. And I got a scale here, see what the weight is. Okay, let's put the tent on and then the poles. Total weight, I don't know if you can see it or not, 4.4 pounds. So I mean that's not too bad for weight. My scout tent was 3.8. And I also had picked up this tarp. It's jammed in pretty good. But I have a tarp here. I have some 6 foot long this rope here attached to it. Just for a quick emergency shelter. Because we found out we could use that in Pictured Rocks when we got poured on. On the top of my pack I got my toothpaste, toothbrush in it. Toothbrush I cut off halfway, make it smaller, shorter, you know, so it's easier to pack. And I keep my map and stuff in here, some spare batteries. First aid kit, it has my fire starting stuff in it too. But I know my first aid kit's a little large, but I guess 8 years on the rescue squad, I kind of learned that sometimes you do need a little extra. I also have this little cheap foam pad. Picked this up at Family Dollar, I think, and I cut the handle part off, made it a little smaller. It's extremely lightweight. You can use it for kneeling on, or you can see in some of my videos I'll cook on this too. Makes a nice little flat surface. Takes up no room in a pack, extremely light. And of course, a patrol sleeping bag, I was talking about it before. I paid under $20 with shipping on eBay. But I've had no problem with it. I find it to be very good. And here's a little Ozark Trail lantern that I picked up. I believe I got that at Walmart. It's very light. It works good. We hang it up inside our tent at night. Right in the middle, it hangs up perfect. You can check the weight on it. I don't even think it'll register on the scale. Right. This scale goes by 0.2s, so okay, it's 0.2 of a pound. It's lightweight, but that's with batteries in it, so that's worth it. Quarter of a pound, I can handle that. There's an extremely lightweight rain jacket I picked up, Frog Togs. I had just picked this up today actually because my other raincoat was too heavy. I'm trying to make my pack a little lighter. And the train's going through, as you can see, across the lake there. Making a little noise, so it's starting to get darker out. And you see in my videos the cook set that I use. This came from Walmart here. I took the original cups out and just used this one here. It's much lighter. It works really good. So far I have no troubles. And this little burner I picked up on eBay. Paid $7.49. And it was free shipping. Came from Illinois. It's China made, but it works so far. And I ordered an extra one just as a backup in case this one ever starts going bad. I used to have one that I can use real quick. And the tanks, I think you pay, I don't know, $5 for one of these tanks. It lasts, I would guess, about 4 days. Maybe 5 days, I'm not really sure. I've got about 2 days out of this one right now. And we'll just check the weight on it. Of course, some people frown on the weight. They'll say alcohol stoves and whatever, you know, but so far this is what I've been using. Okay, you see I have it on the scale now. Here's what the weight is. 1.8 pounds. Under 2 pounds, how can you complain? That's really not bad. And there's my old Alice pack. These packs are heavy. Of course I got that military mat on it. I don't think there's very much stuff in here right now, so I don't use it. And see if I can just throw a quick weight on here. Now my pack right here, the JanSport, that weighs 4.5 pounds. Yeah, some people say it's a little heavy, but 4.5 pounds to me is not that bad. Let's see what a Alice pack weighs here. Okay, I've got 7.8 pounds. 7.8 Alice pack weighs. Yeah, I'll stick with the newer models here. Much lighter. A lot of storage. And this is my wife's, it's pretty much empty now, her High Sierra pack. A lot of pockets on it. We like that. A lot more than what mine has. Mine only has a couple of pockets. Hers is a 55 liter. Overall comfort, it's not too bad. The pack that I use here is very comfortable. A little bit of feel on the shoulders from it. But you try to keep as much weight possible off your shoulders. Most of it on your hips. And the biggest, she said she's having some parts start after 2 trips. You see it's starting to fray on this part. That's one negative. They're not built as strong. I mean, pay about 70 bucks I think she got that pack for. The pack that I have here is like a $170 pack. I did get it on a closeout price for like $75, so that was a good deal. I do like all the pockets she has. We both have these, if you can see, it's a Whistle compass. Pick them up at Walmart. Pretty cheap. And it's got the thermometer on the back, so we'll check the temperature once in a while. I also do carry a military compass in my pack. I really like it. I trust it. So I always keep that one inside my pack for if I really need it. And I think on the last video I showed this bug spray that we used. There was really bad at bugs up in Porcupine Mountains. And normally I'd take a small spray can with me, a spray bottle, well, probably a quarter of this size. But hearing from other people, they said bring enough bug spray, so I did. And I'm glad I did now. I even spray right around the tent door before night, before we go in, just so they won't fly in. And like I said, it's 25% DEET. Yeah, I wouldn't go any less than that. No, sometimes I'll take these cheap sandal type shoes with. They're very light. We'll see if it even registers on here. Yeah, 0.6 pounds. Yeah, maybe I will think twice about taking those in the future. Yeah, it'll all depend. It was nice last time. It was nice to have something you can just throw on quick when you're at your campsite. Because I do wear boots yet to support my ankles. That's the only reason why I wear boots yet. If I ever get my pack down light enough to under 20 pounds or something, maybe I'd think twice. My pack weighed about 32 pounds total with water and food at the last trip. And I'd like to get it under 28 pounds is my goal right now. And one last thing, this is the headlamp light that I use when we're out camping at night. And it takes the batteries like this here, these lithium ones. You see, it's pretty bright. But yeah, I like it. It works good. Use it around the camping area. Haven't had to do any night walking yet, but I have no complaints with it. I picked up at Dunham's. I don't remember. I paid for it maybe $10. I still gotta get my wife one. I have to pick her up on one. She's just using a little flashlight for now. Of course, we got our tent light. You can always use that if we needed it. But okay, I just wanted to add that one last thing. And of course, I used that Sawyer mini squeeze as you've seen in my videos before. You see those all over YouTube. And maybe someday I'll do some kind of a demonstration with it. But I believe I had a couple in on my other videos anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching again. Up Trail 71.